I'm, I'm, I am pissed. Yeah, I uploaded part 9, but the music was playing, so I had to end the stream, so I just redid it. Yeah, I was about to say, it's part 10. I'm fucking mad. Yeah.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
Yeah, which I gotta admit is freaking bullcrap, because I didn't think of that.
Are you mad at me?
No.
For what?
I destroyed the Renaissance. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
Why did you destroy it?
It's not funny.
When I saw it appear in front of me, it reminded me of what happened back on Lenegus. And the rest was... it was all just a blur. I'm sorry.
It must have been a pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renis Alma actually was destroyed. For all we know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
If so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay. You brought me back. You got me away from Volron. That's enough for now. Let's get going.
That's too much work.
We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
Okay, so now I can use 2 swords, right? That's how the game works. I'm upset. I used all my boosters thinking that was the end of the game.
Kisara said she wanted...
35.
everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Shion,
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind. Sorry, just forget I said anything, okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay.
Man, stop beating around the bush and
In
just
that
tell me.
case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
Alright, so let me get this straight. I gotta mac my way all the way the frick back down there. Alright, so let me get this straight. The girl that I've been palling around with turns out to be a maiden. The maiden that is her great grandma. But wait, then that makes no sense, because then shouldn't Alphen have a Master Core? Because... Okay, so wait, let me see. There's 5. So, fire... No, you can't. See? Let's let you quick travel. Okay, look, I'm gonna show you. I have to actually make it down there. No, I'm not talking about the skit. I'm saying in general. The questions?
We're so high up.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get to the 3rd floor. Could you stop trying to backseat game? I don't do this when you be playing. Yeah, I know. That's where I'm going. Actually, wait, fuck, I'm going the wrong way. Now go meet my brother? What the hell? Hey, it ain't my fault that you freaking... Well, what level are you, Mr. Guy? Huh? Can I touch that? I don't scream, so you can't. What do you mean scream? What do you mean scream? No, I said, what level are you? Alright.
Oh, it's you two. I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Volron. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever. We have no idea what happened to
Oh, you mean the
Volron's
same
body,
cat that
nor its
peed on your
whereabouts.
arm?
The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, When the Renis Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renis Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
Oh, you're level 39.
No.
Not that far ahead of
I
me.
learned about that too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that red woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renis Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renis Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
And the sword is safe inside of me for the time being.
Good. At least that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
I heard we are all to meet at the castle entrance.
Aren't we missing 2 of us? Rinwell and Law? Still not out there.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, these people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to
Alright, time to go investigate the castle again, even though we just came from that same castle.
Seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't
What?
they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city stand-ins. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
Could be possible.
People here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes
No,
you
I
can find
told you I
rocks up
had
there
to
that
delete
taste
that to
salty.
make space.
They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
Put it like this, in the group, Kisara's the mom. Plain and simple. Alright. Now we gotta find us our douchebag. Huh. She's actually just straight ahead, it looks like, from there. And to my right, I believe?
Are you really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh,
Nope.
quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Actually, hold on. Emails getting any new things about them? Nope. Ring well. Big screen. Oh, I can do that one easily. Got that.
Yeah.
Okay, most of those are easy to get. Some of them are just the solos.
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
I kind of want to try that new art out, but I'll wait. Huh?
Very well.
Well,
Hey.
Pardon me.
Okay.
What the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just Danins from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Volrun soldiers. Watch yourself.
Astral energy!
The enemy wields ours too.
We'll soon see about that. Alright, Radiant!
Atomic thrust! Internal devastation! Sword Lane Alpha! Sword Lane Alpha!
Shattering
Into the
These fists have got your name on them. Armor won't save you.
Eat them!
Radiant Cascade!
Sword Lane Alpha!
I'm nearly done for.
Now it's
Well, this'll come in handy.
In a bind.
This one's mine. Do it!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
I didn't know a sovereign thing would show up in the back.
Yeah.
Hey.
You don't say.
Well,
Well?
How?
oh wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, solve the problem, and that's what counts.
Okay.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
Yeah. Some good tea.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans! The Renans were the ones who did it! They killed us! Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die! Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen.
I could just say
It
we're
seems
all
like
human.
People are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes.
That sounds like actual human.
But all that does is add more
Theoretical
hate in a world
technologies.
that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
Yep.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Two of us are
Fair enough.
Renans. What do you
We
mean?
won't let you down, Ganya.
Two of us are Renans. Does he not see that?
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside,
Start a
there are
revolt.
still remnants of Renin supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence?
Basically.
That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renin rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renins, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Hey, that sounds like real life.
Look,
Cough,
I
cough.
won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renins. But all these problems are just too
That
big for
sounds
us
like
to try to
real
carry the
life.
burden on our own.
Who's
We'll
that
keep
bad?
doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Ooh, a new for Kisara.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good.
Alright, we're gonna get these two quests.
Happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to...
Well... Hey! Got it!
Huh?
Alright, I'm gonna go over here, kill this Zoogle, come back, turn in this quest. Do the next quest. Or who knows, it might be one of those boss Zoogles that you have to fight.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Yeah, they've been grown for a while. Alright, how many of these bad boys died on me? Oh, not too many. Alright. Aw, man. Wait. Can't craft either of those. Alpha, we can craft that one. We can't craft either of these either. him. Well,
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
alright, let's rest at the inn. Well, not really an inn.
I'm drenched in sweat.
Okay, we can make sandwiches.
It's finished. Hopefully the others like it.
You okay, Shion? You're not eating very much.
What's wrong? Do you not like the cheese fondue that you made?
Yeah, I'm used to seeing you more excited about food.
You're not feeling sick, are you?
No, I'm fine. It's nothing like that. It's just...
What?
I guess I just don't understand what the appeal is. We could just as easily put everything on a plate and pour the cheese on top of it instead.
I suppose it lies in being able to decide exactly how much cheese you want. There's also something to be said for enjoying how it all turns out. It's fun.
That's fine and all, but I wish the plate-to-mouth time was shorter.
I think I understand. You don't like having to put in so much effort into eating something, do you?
What?
Yeah, I
Man,
hear what
that's
you're
the fun
saying.
part.
Actually, now that I think about it, you're a way less fussy eater than you look, Shion.
In my book, there's no one right way to eat a meal. Tuck in, take your time, be dainty or devouring. As long as you enjoy the food, that's what counts.
That's facts.
There's no need to stand on ceremony while we're out camping in the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. In that case, don't mind if I do.
I've never seen someone dump that much cheese on a meal before.
Oh my god. I can only imagine how much cheese is in that. So...
Shion, could we talk a moment?
well, this is going to take a
Do
long
you
time.
mind if we chat a bit?
Now there's something I never thought I'd hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
My childhood? Maybe you missed the memo that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something, right?
Let me think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You
Huh?
had a kid?
No, of course not.
Oh.
The child's father was another soldier. Back in those days, we risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question it. When that kid's dad died and I saw them sitting there crying, I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. It wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me. I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls?
I'm gonna touch upon this in a second. What if the girl who made the doll for him was S.H.I.E.L.D.? Oh snap! I'm just throwing it out there. That might be a pot shot, but ow. I'm glad there's no such thing as fall damage in this game. I'd have died so many times. No. No. You stop.
Poodle, take off that water.
Bitch. I'm just throwing it out there. That might be a shot at the wind. But what if it's true? Like he knew her ever since she was a kid. I'd be wildin'. Oh wait, there it is. Oh, and gremlins are out.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn, that weak, huh?
Nah, we can do this. Let's go. Oh, it's a fusion. Oh, this thing looks dope.
I hope I live long enough to regret it.
Not on my watch. Mega Ray.
Fine, free.
What can they do? Still.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
Oh.
done. Here goes. Illuminate the dark. Holy glitter. Sleep now.
The enemy fields aren't good.
We'll soon see about that.
I'm like bait to them.
Arctic Dirt coming through.
Prepare to be seized.
Amazing.
In a bind.
Feel it. Sleep now.
It's
You get the
finished.
gist. Let's do it. You get the gist. Holy land. Now.
What the fudge? Okay.
I can carve through
I never miss. Illuminate the dark. Come forth, holy glitter. Here goes. Blah blah blah. Not my watch. Holy land. I can do this all day. We can illuminate the dark. I agree, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do
Here.
best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Holy land. Now for something special.
Can't get out of this.
Okay.
Come forth, holy glitter. Never miss.
We gotta kill these guys one at a time.
Blah blah blah. Magic. Hey, holy land. Now for something special. I'll heal you all.
Armor is all mine. Armor won't save you.
Healing circle.
Close one.
Woo!
Ignite.
Don't mind if I do.
Blah blah
Alright,
blah.
give me this. Man, this is gonna take a minute.
I can do this all day.
Sleep now. Blah blah blah.
Sharpness all.
Blah blah blah.
Holy land.
Got it.
Never fail. Holy land. Not on my watch. Holy land. Now I can
Carve through armor.
more without interruption. Illuminate the dark. Come forth, holy glitter. Feel.
Ignite. Ready to go.
when it's almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best. Blah, 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 magic! Holy land! Blah, blah, blah. Holy land! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy land! Sleep now. Divine savior! Ready!
The enemy's open.
Far enough! Eat this!
May 1,000 gales tear you to shreds!
Here, let me help.
Sleep now.
Did you see this?
Ah!
Annihilation! Save you!
Holy land! One more time!
What's this?
Feel eruption! Blah, 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 magic! Holy land! Arcadian! Don't mind if I do!
Get down!
Blah, blah, blah! Holy land! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Do it, Kisara! Frozen!
Hammer!
End this.
Nicely done!
Okay.
All thanks to you.
Sheesh.
I'm even stronger than before.
That thing beat the crap out of me a few times. Alright. Sheesh. That thing was I'm sorry, that thing was mopping the floor with me when it hit 4 of them. I was like, oh my
Finally!
god.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Facts. Alright, that's that one done.
Yeah!
Ooh, Divine Saber. And then let's get that one done. Got 1,000. Kisara. Sweet. Got a bunch of new skills, so I got Divine Saber.
I think Hoodle senses something.
Oh wait, there it is.
Hoo-hoo. Hoo!
Hoo-hoo. Not this old man again. I swear to goodness, if it's the same old dude. I am tired of this old dude.
What?
Stop showing up.
Right. Got it.
Just a minute.
You always taking my freaking rations, old man. Then he's like, oh, it's stupendous, please more.
Yeah. Hey.
Stop coming, you dumb old man. Jeez. Every time. Never fails with this old dude.
Alvin! She owns stuffing bread with marble curry.
Mm.
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Sheila, you're hooked on that stuff.
Mm. Jeez, you're hooked on that. Alright, let's get these 2 quests, but before that, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. Huh?
Well... yeah.
No.
Huh? Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
Alright, we'll do these two and then we'll continue back at the main
Seriously?
mission.
Well...
Well... Hmm?
Huh?
That's just... yeah.
Yeah!
Oh?
All right!
Sweet. Got that one done at least.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
Now I gotta run on the way to do this mission, and then the next one. The next one will be main story, which will be good.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Dang it.
Like this should be easy.
Come and face me.
Okay, guys, I think it's time to run. Are those arms even natural?
Probably not. Going up.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
I won't forgive you! Come on, fully deliver! Radiant holy intent! Here! Hup!
Hang on.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Here I come. Prepare to be seized. I owe you one.
I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough on our hands.
Yes, ma'am.
Vanquish
Put back in their defenses.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be.
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Sealed.
Oh, that's gonna be extremely freaking powerful when I use that.
This could be useful.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Heaven and earth.
No further.
Where are you going?
Sleep now.
I'll smash you. Now I'm in the groove.
Field. In here. By the power of water. They're surrounding us. Dohalim.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. None shall escape my
Strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest.
Less talking, more doing.
Divine
Do it.
Helping. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Did you see?
Sure did. You were checking out Kisara
From behind.
Deadlock. Chain between heaven and earth.
Rising Wyvern.
Ice tornado. Clear your healing art. First aid.
It's go time.
A freezing storm.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Not this one now.
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Rising Falcon.
Wish they were all that easy.
Yeah, I think we might be getting too strong.
Isn't that good?
Play along, would you?
Little help. Not in your dreams.
Here I come. Swallow blade. I'll take you out.
Divine state. Now something special. I never miss. A chain between heaven and earth.
We got fire.
I've got
Stop me.
Let a marksman handle it.
Remind me to stand.
All yours.
Do it, Andy.
Totally.
Instant.
In an instant.
Impact block.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Leave the chargers to me.
Burn.
Am I on a roll or what?
Riku's in a bright and shiny mood.
What the?
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Out of our way! Between heaven and earth. Ready! Healing circle!
Rising Falcon!
That's shattering
Sleep
Take this!
Fire's attacked and
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Sharpness all! I'll heal you all! Talent Storm! Healing circle! This one's mine! Do it!
Looks like you can.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
We managed to pull through.
Ah. Damn it. I actually wanted to go over there and see if I could take on the other one. I probably can. I just gotta...
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Just gotta think about it.
Yeah! You... yeah!
What's gotten into him?
He says, instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
No way! Alright. Having to inform her mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Yes.
Alright.
Wait, what? She already knew.
How
What do
can
you
she think of
mean?
putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
Mm-hmm. I got a feeling the Zoogles are going to eat her, and she's going to join her son. Or however you take it. Maybe the Zoogles will swarm her, and then she'll pass away.
That
But no,
was quite the little adventure we went on.
my friend actually opened my eyes to this, and he told me that this is part 2 of the game. And I didn't know that. I thought, like, after I beat the dude, that was it. But essentially, this is part 2, so... and we got a long way to go before we beat this game, it looks like. Which, that's good, because that means I got a lot to hold me off. Until, the next series that I'll be doing, which is going to definitely be, what's that game called? Demon Slayer. That'll be the next game I cover.
Yes.
What?
Hmm?
Hmm?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Good.
Okay, so wait, let me get this straight. They got into an argument because she wanted to burn her son's body. I get
That
why.
little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alvin.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right?
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did?
He sounds like
What
Jude.
I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Oh, snap, Law. Come on, bro. Stay strong. Don't fall into temptation, my boy. Okay, so where do I have to go? Is it over here? Rinwell is technically the strongest mage that we know of, boys and girls. What kind of mage in any Tales of game that you know that a character can absorb the art and use it against the enemy? Best mage. Okay, so wait, it said at the end, right? Right? Yeah. The end is on, I want to say 2? No. Is it on 3? Nope. This one? I swear I seen the end on one of these floors. Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's the place that's marked unknown. Okay. That's why. I had a feeling in my head, I'm just like, what the f... Where the fuck's the end? And
I think we've
turns
helped
out...
these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Alright, look, before we do any of that, so I need to craft this one, or this one. Either of these would work. Any of these swords would work for me, actually. This one seems like my best bet. This one looks dope. Any of his fists. Any of his, well, out of these 3 staffs, and then for her, any of these 4. That one looks cool. That one looks pretty. It's always the light ones that look like the prettiest. I don't know why that is, but it's always the light ones. The earth one... Alright, let's rest and let's see what happens now.
What?
Let me guess, the sky becomes dark. Uh-oh. Okay, her thorns started to react to the sky. The moon? The moon? I guess it's the moon? I don't know. Maybe it's another planet. Oh, shit. That's not good.
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
Hey, what's wrong with the sky? Oh! That! That's bad. Is that a laser? Is it going to shoot a laser? It's going to shoot a laser, isn't it? Oh my god. Okay, wait, water? Okay, wait. One landed in the water. That is not good. Don't tell me it's another palace. Please don't tell me that game. I don't want to go through anymore. Is it alive? Okay, got it. Not good. Okay, so wait, that's one pillar. Didn't it shoot like 5 of those things? Ah, shit. I gotta take out all 5, don't I? Yep.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
Yeah.
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
I'm telling you, there's...
Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now.
Hold on.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
So here's a question. Why didn't they just use this from the beginning? Okay? You can send a big, huge goth beam, but you can't use this in the beginning of the game? Nope. Okay.
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
It's this way. Got it. I know where I'm going. So, what if those open areas, like around the map, like around in the game, what if those open areas are like gateways to get to those things?
Those are
There's
the
about
mountains
like
you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
I'm telling you, it's those pathways, dude.
My books are okay.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I knew it. It's the freaking pathways. Cause there's this one, and then there's like 3 others that I found while exploring. By the way, I'm just gonna teleport in there. Say screw it. But no, I knew there was something weird about those places.
Armored soldiers!
What the
Some
hell?
of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Well, looks like I was right.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms and no one
Shut
has
up.
to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
None shall escape. Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here.
Not on my watch.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Alright, dude, you're pissing me off.
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing blinding lightning.
First aid, divine savior.
A chain between heaven and earth. I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this.
Deus roar. Here's a healing blade. First aid, lightning to death. I'm on. Lightning orb.
We can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just what? See.
Go get him. You got city. Go get him. Ice tornado. Here goes. One last one.
Leave the charges around. Line up. Prepare to be killed.
Go get him. Here goes.
Explosive rings!
That's the spot.
Explosive rain.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go.
Everything's not alright. She keeps staring off into the distance. She's not telling us about something. Her thorns are acting up again. Automatic
I don't know
cutscene?
when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out. Like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
The heavens must be smiling.
Alright, let's go.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Yeah, it could be the ultimate evil that we've been searching for, that we have to kill both of them. That'd be unfortunate if that happened. That'd be a turn of events I'd never see coming.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Pick it as much, grab those. What the crap?
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis, as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
Yeah. I kind of agree with them. Do I want to fight these guys? Nope. See ya.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Dang it!
Here, let me help.
Let me see what I can do!
I owe you one. Talon Hurricane! Freezing storm! In here! Ice tornado! Orochi's Fury! Dragon Shell! Hear me! Don't see much to
I'm free! Look at me, just sit still!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner. Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Easy! Way to go!
This one's mine!
Healing Circle! I'll fix you up!
I'm sorry to be a problem.
Need all Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! A chain between heaven and earth!
Talon Hurricane!
A wailing banshee of lightning! Let the mercenary savior!
Oh! Now I'm real mad!
Ready to it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Everyone hanging in there? I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of old...
Alright.
I'm surrounded!
A chain between heaven and earth!
In a bind?
Red! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! In here! Freeze Lancer!
I'll smash you! Dragon Shell! Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are no more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Sleep now!
Your arts are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
And I promise I'll always be here.
You fight better at a distance.
Further away the better. You and I both.
Here's a healing
Blah, blah, blah. First aid!
Okay.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
This way. I was gonna say, do not let this be a trap. Punch.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
Wait. Ooh.
Interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Okay. I'm trying to see what's going on. Oh. Barnacles.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Mm-hmm.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell, are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
What if that lady... Now, this is a theory. What if the lady's a part of Renin descending to where no one else can really see her? Frozen Valley. Okay. What the f... Man!
Go no further! None shall escape my
I'm like bait
judgment.
to them!
Right! Sleep now! Divide! Deny!
Flying free! Each second they just sit still!
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Too much to handle? Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Oh. I just got a trophy, one hit wonder.
Your flames and my technique.
We're stronger together than we are apart. It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, getting close.
Dang it.
Little help!
Shut up.
Radiant pierce! A freezing storm! Let's get you all tucked away! Ice tornado!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
Big waterfall! Sealed!
I'm on it!
Eagle assault!
Eagle assault.
There's more where that came from.
Dang it.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this! Dragon Shell!
Ice tornado! Sealed! Let the marksman handle this.
Rising water! I'm on it!
I never miss! Divine savior! A chain between heaven and earth.
You! Now I'm in the
We
groove.
turn the tables on you.
There are still
I'm
more
not
left.
brave. I just do what I...
Time to hold back.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Gotta break
Chain
through!
between heaven and... Don't mind if I do.
Hear my call!
Eat this! Take this! Inferno punch!
Bring the spirit! Burning spirit! Sealed! Here's evil!
Eagle fly!
Freeze divine savior!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Right inside me! All yours!
Here and now! Do it! Freeze lancer!
A victory for the ages.
Chain between heaven and earth.
Nothing gets by me!
Rising water!
Far enough! Hear me! Bring the spirit! Laser spear! Pierce evil!
I'm surrounded! In a vine!
Freeze laser!
Tear! Be still! Rising
I will heal you all!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here's a healing arm!
Shattering! Pieces!
Breaking storm! Alright,
Lightning
it's
thrust!
showtime!
Devastation! Swallow dance!
Don't get careless.
Hey, new equipment!
Okay. So we made it back, now what?
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Maybe he should have the tail. Okay.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
Whoa.
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen?
Hey!
Silly, it really is you.
What's up, buddy?
Forgetting someone?
Renwell. Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
It will, unless we stop those.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
That's the real
By
question.
boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Alright, sweet. And now we're back where we need to be, so I can finally fight that freaking overgrown bug and kill it. Has it been 2 hours?
Cyslodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
Hang on.
Huh? You? Yeah. Could that be? What the? Oh, again? Maybe you did it. Calm down. Let's hurry.
What language was that?
Great. Man, I gotta go through this again. Dang it, man. I guess there's an enemy I have to fight here.
Lais? I didn't understand a word of it.
Sorry about that. That was Patvo, an old friend of mine. He's like a little bro to me. There's a Zoogle on the loose that he couldn't finish off. Want to help deal with it?
Another? Well, I guess it can't be helped.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Penance.
Hey, look, out of my way, alright?
No Here choice. Goes!
Damn it!
Dragon go! Lunar Breeze Lancer! Lunar
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause
Law's on it. Alright, let's go, Ugly.
Wasn't even a problem.
Ooh, this one looks like fun. Come on, let's do this. Ooh, swipes and you fly?
Awaken the sleeping spirit! Sharpness all!
What a relief! Ignite! Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for you truly!
Uh-oh.
A chain between heaven and earth!
Prepare to be seared! Now I'm in the
A
groove!
chain between heaven and earth!
Take this!
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
No, you don't.
Right here! One more time! Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do!
Amazing! Glacial Spear! Magic is there! Tidal Wave!
It's finished!
Let's do it!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Handle it! Far enough!
Do you require a hand?
I'll heal you all!
Take this! Flaming thrust!
Lightning condemned! In here! Eat this! Seal! This'll come in handy! This one's mine! Magic is there!
Shattering knife explosion! Attack time! Hurricane thrust!
A chain between heaven and earth! I'm all stuffed up! between heaven and earth. Alpin, astral energy.
Say no more.
Now or never.
It's weakened.
This ends now!
Freeze Lancer. Blah 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 magic. Field. More for the stockpile.
Shattering pieces!
The waters of free blah 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 magic. In here. Freeze Lancer. This one's mine. Now Arch
Not
Field.
today!
Searing flame. The enemy is going all out.
Now or never.
I'll heal you all.
Get out of this!
A chain between heaven and earth. It's about to strike.
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complete idea.
Nope, that'd be silly. Leave the chargers to me!
Spear. Pierce evil.
Soaring right spear!
Field. More for the stockpile.
Rising Wyvern!
A freezing storm.
Eat this! Talon
One more time. Freeze Lancer. You get the death.
Tear him up!
Freeze Lancer. Now for something.
I'll smash you!
They're crumbling. Chain
Now we
between
beat
heaven
this
and
crap
earth.
out. Now we're
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Dragon form!
Divine
Explosive ring!
Glacial spear. Piercing fires of passion. Courses this flame.
There you
Feel. Awaken the sleeping spirit. Sharp hit in the sky is mine.
Spear!
A chain between. I can handle it.
Far enough! Dragon better if you don't sit up! Try this! Explosive ring!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing banshee of lightning. Divine.
Finish it!
Open.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Phoenix Cyclone.
I can feel my precision improving.
Oh yeah. Now do we take on the big bad boy? You know what? Fuck it. Why not? Let's see if we can kill him. I've killed one. I've killed them all. See if we can do this. More than likely, I might get mollywopped again.
We finally made it.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
Alright, look, that's gonna have to wait until after I beat the crap out of this big Oonga Boonga thing.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Get out of my way.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Alright.
Barely a blip on our radar.
Let's see if we can kill you.
Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Harros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, It does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
Alright, so there's two ways this can end. One, I mop the floor with this thing, or two, it just beats the living crap out of me again. But fuck it. I need to beat this thing's ass. Let's go.
You can tell it's tough just looking at it.
Blah, 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 blah. Let's do this. I've been waiting to beat the crap out of you. It's time.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I've been training.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough. Awaken. Sharpness all! Purge malevolence! Arcade waterfall! Sealed!
Double demon fang!
All finished your way!
You picked the wrong fight!
I feel like a chain between heaven and earth.
Rising Wyvern!
Oh, now a chain between heaven and earth.
Prepare to be sealed! Take this!
Sealed. A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing bounty of lightning. Divine savior. One more time.
Ignite!
Purge malevolence. Arcade waterfall. Free Lancer.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Hold on.
I have! Stay away from my friends!
In here. Where are you going? Awaken the sleeping spirit. Sharpness all.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Let me help.
Was a shot.
Fall into thine own. None shall escape my concentration.
Burn in hell!
Fall into thine own depths. Ray. Sealed. Mega ray.
Shattering the pieces!
Lion Howl.
Fires of passion. Courses and blade. Sealed.
I'm ready to go.
Sharpness
Cannot
all.
my guard down.
You pay for that!
Healing purge malevolence. Arcade waterfall.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword and with my sword.
Shit.
Can't get out of this! Demon fang!
You get the gist. Where are you going? Freeze Lancer!
Anything in armor is all mine! Spear!
Blah blah blah. Freeze Lancer!
Finish this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Fall into thy own depths! Sealed! The enemy is going all out!
Far enough. Reinforcements incoming.
Not a problem!
Let free!
Right here. I got it.
Purge malevolence! Arcade waterfall! Freeze Lancer!
We're interrupted.
Now or never.
May a thousand gales tear you to...
In a vine.
Arts require complete focus! Sharpness! Firmament render! Arrow squall!
Shattering the pieces! Attack time!
Purge malevolence!
Don't mind if I do. Purge malevolence. Magic Kazam. Freeze.
The earth throbs in pain.
Radiant splatter. Here. Purge malevolence. Arctic waterfall.
Take this!
If it's in the sky, it's mine. Purge blah blah blah. Magic. Freeze lancer. Blah 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 blah. Sleep now.
It looks like we made a mess.
You get the gist. And here, that move.
Here comes the big one!
They're all coming after me.
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine. Freeze lancer. Purge blah blah blah.
Denied.
Freeze lancer.
It's time!
I owe you so much, Rinwell.
Maybe my arts do have a place in this world.
Sure, there's tons you can do.
Shattering the beast!
Sleep now.
I'm in your debt, Jeffrey.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You got it. It's Nick.
Guardian field. I'm ready to go.
I've still got some fight left in me. The waters have creeped. Blah blah blah. Magic. Tidal wave.
Such unadulterated fury.
Make it rain.
Purge malevolence. It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone!
Purge malevolence. Magic is.
I'll smash you!
A new lease on life. Close one. Gotcha.
Benediction light.
Heal!
What would I do now?
Being interrupted.
Not on my watch.
Nice.
In a
We've
bind?
almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there yet.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain.
Radiant field.
You're mine!
Tidal wave.
Nice work!
Far enough.
Okay. Oh man, I almost have this. No, I know I got this.
Close one. Got it. In the sky is mine.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Purge malevolence.
Oh no, I gotta heal. I gotta. Please heal.
Not in your dreams. Purge malevolence. Blah blah blah. Magic.
Make it in time. Take this!
Purge malevolence. Arctic waterfall.
Sleep now.
Tidal wave. Blah 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 blah. In here. Concentrate.
Oh, that's not good.
Nothing gets by me.
Purge.
Good.
To be left free! Armor won't save you!
Purge malevolence. Magic. Freeze lancer. Fire blah blah. Arch shield. This'll come in handy. Not in your dreams. Do it.
Totally! In an instant!
That's it. Impact cross! Finally! Beat his ass. Jeez. I used a lot of resources though.
So I still had room to grow.
Toughest enemy in the game. Ah! Finally freaking kicked his ass. Damn it. Sick as shit. Jeez, man, that dude's tough. He just runs at you.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
And it's like without Kisara, you're kind of like screwed.
Yeah!
What? Right.
Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
Woo. not finally get his quest done. I doubt it.
Well...
Oh my goodness. I finally got it done! Why did it take so long? Oh my god, dude, that dude's finally freaking done with his quest. Oh my Jesus. That quest takes half the game.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
What was that all about?
He just thinks something's going on between me and Rinwell. And Rinwell being Rinwell took it the wrong way. Which means now I'm getting an earful from both of them.
That really didn't explain anything.
There. He can counter his rent? What? Man, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about right now. Oh my god, there's more quests! One, two, three. Fuck it! Fuck it, how long have I been streaming for? Cause fuck that, I'll do all of them off stream. Yeah, I've been streaming for twice. Alright, that's it for part 10. I'll do part 11 tomorrow. I'm gonna save here. Actually, no, I'm gonna hit the end first, then I'm gonna save. Oh, the end's right here. I'm gonna hit the end, save up, do all of them quests off frickin' stream, and see what I get. So we'll have to find a boat. And I want that one.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you...
Alright. That's it. Done for today. On to tomorrow, where I come back and I'll have all those quests done. Level 36 and still not freaking done with the game. Alright. I know I can get another thing with him. Okay. Okay. Alright. Got it. Alright.